Well, happy Tuesday to you. This video is for May 12th. This is our devotion for the day. We're going to be looking at a story from Mark chapter 4. This is a pretty famous story where Jesus is in the boat with his disciples, and they're going across the Sea of Galilee. And as sometimes happens, there's a pretty furious storm that comes upon the sea, and it says that these squalls are washing over the boat, and there's water coming in, and it says the boat was nearly swamped. Now, something to remember is that several of Jesus' disciples were experienced fishermen on these waters, and so they realize that they're in actual trouble. They're not just being, drama queens. They're not being, dramatic about it. They really know that this is a serious and desperate situation. Now, what's crazy is that in the midst of this storm, as the boat's rocking, as the water is coming up and spraying on all of them and filling the boat with water, Jesus is sleeping. He's in the stern of the boat just snoozing away. And, as a reader, maybe we're so used to this story we're not shocked by that, but you should be a little bit like, why would he be sleeping? And his disciples feel the same thing. And so they wake him up and they say, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus stands up and he rebukes the wind and the waves. He shouts at them to be still. And immediately they hear his voice, and they recognize his voice because it's the same voice that created them, and they calm. And his disciples are amazed at this, and they're terrified, and they say, "What kind of man is this that even the wind and the waves obey him?" But Jesus turns to his disciples, and he says, "Why were you so afraid, O you of little faith?" And this story is a pretty incredible display of Jesus' power and Jesus' concern and care for the people around him. Now they ask him, "Don't you care if we're going to drown?" Now of course he cares. He loves his disciples and he loves us. And so maybe you're tempted to ask Jesus the same question. "Jesus, don't you care that job losses are the worst they've been since the Depression? Jesus, don't you care that my kids haven't been in school for weeks now? Jesus, don't you care that I haven't been to work, that I'm losing clients? Jesus, don't you care that I haven't been able to see my friends and I'm starting to feel socially and emotionally isolated and it's really starting to get to me?" We may be tempted to ask Jesus, "Do you care?" And it might feel to us like he's sleeping out of a neglect. But I want to remind us that Jesus is in the boat with us. And think about the question that he asked his disciples. Why were you so afraid? I think the point he's making is that as long as I'm with you, you don't need to be afraid. And I want to remind you that Jesus is in the boat with us. We're going to make it through this. It might be a lot different than what we'd expect or what we'd want, but we're going to make it through this. And because Jesus is in the boat with us, we do not need to fear. We can trust his leadership. Even if it feels like he's sleeping, even if it feels like he's neglecting, he knows what he's doing. He cares, and he's in control. And so my hope for us is that at the end of this pandemic, when things do settle out and the waters do get calm, Jesus doesn't turn to us and says, "Why were you so afraid?" But like the centurion he meets later, he looks to the centurion who has such faith, and he says, "I have not found such faith in all Israel." And the text actually says that Jesus was amazed at our faith. And so at the end of this pandemic, my hope for myself and for our church is that Jesus would turn to us and say, "What great faith you had." So just a reminder again, not to fear, that Jesus is in the boat with us and we'll make it. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.